YouTube, it's me, Lena, and I'm here today with my bi-weekly makeup basket. Sorry I didn't put up one of these 2 weeks ago, but honestly I just kind of forgot. So apologies for that, but I do have everything put together again, so let me show you what I'm wearing on my face this week. I guess I'll actually go in order of how I apply stuff this time, because that would make more sense. For my eye primer, I'm actually using still, I really need to switch this out soon, just so I can show you guys something different. I have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. So there that is. And for bases, because I do rotate in, technically 3, but there's only one that I rotate in and out. I have the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bold Gold. This was in my finished 4x4 and I did not finish it. But I mean, I've gotten even further along than in that actual update because that part over here is actually really thin. So until I put this in a different project, I'll probably just keep showing progress here. And another one that I will keep showing progress here is my Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last pencil, which I do use, but I don't think I've sharpened it since I last showed it in a project pan. For everyday usage, I put it in my inner corner and on my brow bone, like I learned from Amber F, which she uses NYX's Milk to do that, but it's basically the same thing. Actually, I like these a little better than the NYX pencils, but the NYX definitely has them on a color range. But I also have one that I rotate in and out because I use different looks in my Lorac Pro, which I will show you guys in just a second. But this is my Color Tattoo in Black Orchid. It is from the Rebel Bloom collection, I think it was called, from the spring. And that is a swatch right there. It's really coming off super taupey in my lighting, but I promise there's a little bit of pinky purple to it. And as for eyeshadows, because I actually do have multiple things here, as always, to the bane of my existence currently, I have my Lorac Pro. I'm not going to open it, but the shadows that I focus on are, for my lid, I focus on light bronze, which is how I use the gold color tattoo, and I use champagne over my lid, which is why I have these pinky ones that I rotate in and out. But along with this, because I no longer have cream, I did have to pull in the Canyon Classics from, not Sonia Kashuk is what my brain's trying to say, but Physicians Formula, so that I can have a good blending shade. And this kind of just lives in my makeup basket. It is the NARS Outer Limits eyeshadow that I just kind of pat on top of pretty much every look for a nice big punch of glitter, but with no fallout. That's what I love about it. And if I'm wanting something colorful, I do have this in here. It is the Wet n Wild limited edition summer palette in Boardwalk Boozing. Let me open this up. They have 3 of these out right now. I did pick up all 3. This is just one of them. And they are all super crazy colorful, which right now, especially with the panning of the Lorac Pro, I do really love and appreciate. So I will mix these in over the next 2 weeks as wanted / needed. Let's see, for eyeliners, I actually did wind up finishing my, what's it called? Oh, the Semita eyeliner in Rainier. It was that bright navy blue eyeliner. So I don't have that anymore. Right now what I'm focusing on is my Makeup Forever eyeliner in the color 12L. It is this, you know, bright green eyeliner that almost borders on blue, but not quite. I do have it in my waterline right now. I have my Meredith Cat Eyes eyeliner that doesn't seem to move despite me using it every day, which is starting to drive me crazy. If I need a brown, I know I could technically set that green eyeliner with brown, with a brown eyeshadow, and it'll be brown. But honestly, that kind of takes away from the fun of a green eyeliner. So I do have this as well. It is the Physicians Formula Eye Definer Flat Automatic Eyeliner Pencil in Black Raisin. These were at the Dollar Tree last year, which is where I got mine from. And it is that brown shade right there. I don't know, most days I just go with black and with one of these in my waterline. And I did get this from the Walmart beauty box. I just haven't tried it yet. It is the NYC Big Bold and Precise liquid eyeliner in extra black. It is just a eyeliner marker. I haven't really tried it yet, so I haven't really formed an opinion on it, but so we will see how I like that. And I do have 3 mascaras now open. So I finished my YSL Fossils mascara, but I do still have the CoverGirl Supersizer mascara that I did a first impressions on that I can link down below. And I have my Well People Expressionist mascara that I got from Birchbox in May, which is kind of on its last legs. And this is what I added to my project pan because my YSL went so quickly. It is the Benefit They're Real mascara, which I just opened today, and it is really nice, but it is kind of a pain in the butt to get off because I had to take off my makeup earlier because I sweated completely through my foundation and eyeshadow and everything when I went out, so I had to put more on. Yay! As for eyebrows, here it is. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel with my Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Color Pencil. I will actually give a swatch because I don't remember to do that very often. It is the one at the bottom right there. So just, you know, a taupey brown color. And I focus my filling in of brows towards this end because that is where I have actual sparseness going on. For primers, I have 2 that I wear together. I have my Benefit Professional, which I wear on the center of my forehead, my nose, on this part of my cheeks, and sometimes a little bit on my chin because that's where my big pore issues are. And then everywhere else, and sometimes even over that, I'll put on the Physicians Formula Talc-Free Mineral Wear Correcting Primer in green to help with redness. So I'm using both of those up currently. And for foundation, I actually have 2 things in here. I do have my Neutrogena Nourishing Longwear Makeup, which I'm using up for 5 by Fall. But for days that, you know, I don't go out, I don't need a lot of coverage, I have my Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream with SPF 25, just a little sampler that I got from Birchbox. I have a couple of these things floating around and I kind of want to use them up. And there's no point in putting on like full foundation, even though this is much more sheer than the Rimmel Stay Matte that I was trying to finish up was, which I did finish that up, by the way. I think that was in my last empties. So I think I finished it up like the day that I filmed it. But for days when I don't need a lot of coverage, I've started throwing these little not deluxe samples into my thing. Let's see, concealers. They don't change because, well, I'm trying to use them up. I have the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in 003 Light Medium. I have my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, which is hilariously on its last legs. Like, yeah, I took the stopper out, but you can look inside of it and see like completely through it, but it still picks up product, so I keep using it. I think this will be done by the end of the month, but honestly, this thing just keeps going, so I have no idea. And what I know will be done at the end of the month, because I have just been burning through it, it is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Concealer, Highlighting Concealer. It's what I use to highlight under my eyes. And that is all that's left. I've only had this for a little over a month, and you go through this very quickly if you use it on a regular basis, is what I find. Oh, and I set that with the whites from my Lorac Pro and the cream color from the Canyon Classics that I showed you. For powder, I'm still using my Revlon Nearly Naked. I was considering starting to switch out my powders because I'm not project panning any of them right now, so there's no reason for me to just be using one. But as you can see, this one is almost finished. I actually had to there goes the sponge. I had to repress it, so I really want to use this up, but after that, I'm probably just going to rotate through my powders for a while because I want this makeup basket thing to at least be a little bit more interesting, because most of these are, you know, makeup that is in projects and I'm trying to use up, but I try to rotate through some things too, just so that it's a little more interesting for you guys. Actually, before I use the powder, I do have a couple of cream products that I'm trying to use up. See, I have my Tarte Contour The Sculptor Stick. I have 2 cream highlights, and for powder highlight, I'm actually using Nude in my Lorac Pro, which is why I don't have one in here. But as soon as that's used up, I'm going to start rotating in a powder highlight every time, because I could never use champagne as a powder highlight on my face. No. Anyways, I have both the Buxom Illuminator and Divine Goddess. And I have Be Up Bombshell, the One Stick, and Girl Crush, both of which I am trying to use up currently. And also trying to use this up, I have the Tarte Cheek Stain in Flush. And that is it right there. And as you can see, I have no idea how to really properly measure progress on here because, you know, I have the little mark on here, but even though I can see it going further down in the thing, in the little tube, I couldn't measure any progress on that, so I don't know. Now, one thing I can rotate in and out is powder blushes, which I have been doing. And currently I am using, this is a new one that I bought recently, the NYX Baked Blush plus Illuminator plus Bronzer. I think they have different colors in here, which is why they say that. And Wanderlust, and I've just been kind of obsessed with kind of peachy pinks lately for summer. Let's see. And this is a light bronzer, so you can actually use, and I like that because you can actually, you know, really go to town on it without looking too crazy. Here it is right here. So what do we have left? I did leave something out of this, but I'm not gonna go get it. My e.l.f. Aerial bronzer that I'm trying to use up, that is also normally in here, and I do wear that around my face, over my neck, and like today I'm wearing spaghetti straps. I actually dust it like over my shoulders and everything too. So I don't know where that is right now, but that is in my basket normally. And now the lip products, because I have a lot. Actually, let me grab first what I'm wearing. I have the Urban Decay Revolution Lipstick Mini in Lady Flower that I will swatch for you. There it is right there. Unfortunately, this is a limited edition color in this formula. You can get it in the sheer formula, and you can build it up to get about this same intensity of color, so you can sort of buy it. And my Buxom lip gloss in Dolly, that is in my project pan. I am wearing both of those right now. And I do have two other sets of lip colors, and I have this lip balm that I kind of accidentally been using up, even though I have a lip balm in my project pan. This is the one that lives in my makeup case. It is the Jane Iredale Just Kiss Lip and Cheek Stain. It is one of those that you put it on and it warms up to your body chemistry, and you get, everybody gets a variation on a pink shade. And I've used up about half of it without really paying attention to it. So I just swatched it, and right now it looks like that. We'll see if it warms up any so I can show you what it actually looks like. Now, I do have 3 lip liners, all of which I'm trying to use up. Let's see, I have the Georgiana Easy Liner for lips in Sedona Red. I have this one, which I have no idea if I'm going to be able to use it or not because I don't really like the color of it. It is the Makeup Forever Aqua Lips in 3C. And this is it right here, that one right there, and it is very 90s lip trend. I've been trying to use it some as like to get a little bit of an ombre lip going on by using it in the corners, but I forgot to do that today. I forgot to use this one as well because I'm terrible like that. It is the Urban Decay Glide On Lip Pencil in Ozone. It is clear. I've used up, I had a full, this is a full size, and I've used up over half of it, so that's really cool. Let's see. The other 3 lipsticks I have in here, 2 of which I'm trying to use up, and 1 of which I bought recently, and I just want to make sure that I wear at least once. I have the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in Striking. I actually wore this on the 4th of July, which I wear it more often. I wear red lips on a fairly regular basis, but I did throw it on for the 4th of July, just to have my red going on. And I also have this. It is the Maybelline Color Whisper and Pop of Peony. It was limited edition last year, unfortunately. Which sucks because, I mean, look at that. That is gorgeous. Why is this not permanent? And these are one of the few Maybelline lipstick products that I can wear, because they're regular lipsticks and they're matte lipsticks and all of those, I can't get past the smell of them, so I can't wear them, unfortunately. But these don't smell like that, so that's great. And I have a NYX Butter Lipstick in Little Susie. I did a review on these a while back, and while they are nothing super unique about them. They are really nice on the lips, and they do come in some really beautiful colors. That is little Susie right there. So I can recommend them, especially if you want a cruelty-free brand. Their parent company test, but NYX itself is cruelty-free. It actually says it on here. They don't have the little hopping bunny on you anymore, but they do still say cruelty-free. So that's your personal decision. And my other gloss is in my Finish 12 by Xmas, and it is the NYX Butter Gloss in Apple Strudel, which I wear with the pop-up peony. And that is it right there. And I did learn recently that these are actually not opaque, completely opaque packaging. I thought they were for the longest time, but apparently I have used enough of it to where I can move the wand around and actually see through it. Oh, and my finishing spray is still the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. This is an amazing setting spray, but I did not repurchase it because I did pick up a new one recently for when this does run out because it is low. I decided to finally try the MAC Fix Plus. So when this is done, that is what will be showing up in these. So anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.